How NGOs can develop a sustainability plan for their organization. This video is presented by Funds for NGOs. A sustainable NGO is an organization that plans ahead. If you are about to set up an NGO, make sure to build a strong argument for the reasons why such an organization is needed. In fact, the future of an NGO highly depends on its capacity to address real problems of a community as well as to collaborate with other actors and agencies working within the area, which may strengthen your organization's impact. Accordingly, the first rule for sustainability is to have a clear vision, which is consistent with existing needs. Firstly, it is important to complete background research and to develop a long-term plan capable of tackling problems and offering concrete solutions. By proposing sound ideas to tackle existent socio-political and economic problems, you will also enhance your potential to get funded by relevant agencies working in your field of action. Secondly, to guarantee a future to your NGO, it is crucial to develop a strong financial plan. Without resources, no projects can be developed. Do extensive research to define the ways in which you could finance your activities in the long term. Start by understanding who your potential donors are, what their financial priorities and strategies are, and also how to successfully become one of their partners. Whereas it is important to draft a strategic plan with a list of all the donors at the beginning of the activities, it is also important to keep this information filed and systematically updated in order to explore all the existing possibilities to apply for funding. Thirdly, it is important to develop a long-term plan that is able to manage the NGO staff in a way that maximizes each individual's potential and meets their own expectations by supporting their professional development. It is crucial to establish collaboration and good communication among members of staff in order to strengthen their sense of belonging and thus their commitment to shared causes. An NGO should develop strategies that are able to gather new staff members on occasional and voluntary basis. Salaries are to be kept at a minimum, as this could affect your capacity to hire new members when needed. If you develop a volunteering scheme, you will be able to count on the workforce of additional staff members when required. Needless to say, those volunteers could become a vital resource because of how they represent your chance to learn from other people's experiences. Fourthly, your sustainability plan must be realistic. It is good to cultivate ambitious plans, but it is essential to establish a realistic agenda when it comes to proposing a project. Each project should be doable, which means that it should be able to engage with a specific problem and able to work towards its resolution. When proposing a new project, it is important to stress the ways in which it contributes to the fulfillment of more ambitious goals in the long term. For instance, if your NGO's main goal is to improve employment skills of your community's members, each of the proposed projects will target a specific layer of the population while enhancing the employability potential of the community at large. This point is of vital importance, and potential donors will assess your capacity to elaborate on small projects that contribute, in their totality, to wider goals. Fifthly, while designing a new project, think about what could happen after its implementation and imagine how its main outputs could become starting points for new projects. Also consider how you might collaborate on specific projects with new partners, which could present you with a way to establish new networks that are able to fundraise and together strengthening each member's financial capacity. Thank you for watching, and sign up to access more grants and resources.